Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews coming at you with another random beer stream. It's what happens when we have a couple of cheekies on a weekend and think, fuck it, let's do a review. So anyway, I've got the new Rotbier from Schlenkerla out of Bamberg in Germany. It's a cherry wood smoked Rauch. Been looking forward to this one. Got quite a bit of their stuff in the fridge at the moment, and I'm going to do like a group stream where there's going to be a few of us reviewing a heap of different beers from them. But I thought, I've got to have this one. I've got to do it. I've still got plenty of others there to offer, so I got it probably about a month ago, and it's like I think from what I've heard, it's like a red lager. I think Rotbier means red, like red beer. So red lager, but it's like cherry wood instead of their usual beech wood. So yeah, looking forward to it. Absolutely love these guys. Like one of my favourite breweries. I've gone the German style glass. It looks brown in my camera, but it's definitely more of like an amberish, like red colour. It's like light body, not much of a head now, but when I poured it was like pretty decent. Let's go a whiff. Getting that like sweet bready sort of character. Definitely some smoke, but it's a bit more subtle than what I'm used to. There's like a fruity sort of note. It's like that sort of dried fruit, I reckon, like maybe slightly dark fruit. Maybe like even a hint of like berry or something like that. You're still getting that slight honey ham quality, but it's like, yeah, it's a lot more subtle compared to like the Märzen and the Erbach and some of those big ones. There's a little bit of toffee, but yeah, just on the malt, it's definitely like that sweet bread and smoke. Anyway, I'm going in. I'm excited for this one. Cheers to everyone out there. Hope you've had a good weekend. It's definitely like that sweet white bread. Little touch of toffee. It's even got it's like that stewed fruit, like you get that sort of you get that dark fruit like cherry, sort of like maybe even plum or something like that, but you're also getting like an apricot sort of vibe. There's definitely some sort of berry there, but I can't sort of put my finger on it. It's quite tasty. Still got that, yeah, that bacon note, like that honey ham, bacon, ham, whatever, whatever, whatever you want to, that smoked pig. It's got that touch to it, but it's like, yeah, it's underlying. Like I feel like with this, it's more the dark fruit takes over. Mouthfeel is like definitely light to medium. There's sweetness like there initially with the malt, but like it sort of finishes dry. I love this glass. It's cool. This is actually like a Germanic glass from one of my favourite Melbourne breweries. Yeah, I can't put my finger on what that berry note is. It's almost like a sort of like a white berry. Maybe even like a wild berry or something. Blackberry? It's just got that sweetness. Sweetness from the malt, but also like this, I don't know, like a touch of sweetness from the hop character. As far as like Schlenkerla goes, it's definitely one of the least smoke forward beers. But yeah, it's like I feel like yeah, it doesn't have that charry sort of like that smoky edge as much as what they do. It has more sweetness, but you're still getting like that subtle quality of like what you used to with their beers. Yeah, the color like it just doesn't come across in my camera. It's definitely like more reddish. Be interesting, like yeah, just letting it warm for a bit and seeing how it goes. Yeah, boy. Don't worry, I can get another one. I've got like plenty of stuff there in the fridge, and yeah, I'll come across some more. So, how are you anyway, Joe? Loved your show this morning, or for you, it was last night. It was pretty cool, dude. Yeah, it's one of those beers. Like, if you're just getting into Rauchbier, or you're like you've tried some of their stuff and you can't really, you don't dig it. This is probably a lot more for you because it's a bit more like subtle on the malt, like on the smoke malt, but like more sweet, a bit more balance. It's got that. How would I describe it? Sort of got that more. It's like a red ale vibe, but it's yeah, but it's like yeah, got more sweetness than your normal red ale. Must be just something to do with the cherry wood, I reckon. Yeah, it was just one of those spontaneous decisions. I've got I've got all these deliveries, dude, of like beers that were meant to rock up last week and they didn't turn up. And I've come home from Melbourne and now it's like, fuck God. It's so irritating when you're waiting on beer and it doesn't turn up and then you run out of beer and you don't want to go out and buy more because you know, like tomorrow being Monday for us, I bet you they'll all turn up. But yeah, I still have 4 Schlenkerlas in the fridge and I can get access to this again if need be. It's definitely got that bready note, which I love. When it comes to a lager, that sweet bread just always hits. Booze-wise, percentage, I think it's only like, what is it, 4.6? It actually, like, in all honesty, I feel like it drinks bigger than what it is. Maybe it's just the complex flavour notes, like you just feel like that it's, I don't know, you're drinking like something that's 6 or 7%. Yeah. But nah, I definitely dig it. It's different to most their range, and I like that because sometimes you get a couple of their beers and you feel like they're all a little samey. So yeah, I feel like if you're just getting into Rauch beers, this one would be a good pick because it's like not as intense with the smoke profile. And yeah, like if you want to you want to mix it up from the smoke, it's another good option. But yeah, if you're one of those types like me where I mean you really want smoke in your face, honey ham, like bacon, like barbecue sort of quality, yeah, I'd go for another one. Even like I still really enjoy this, but it's like it's definitely not as intense with the whole Roush vibe as what the others are. But score wise, I'd probably give it a solid 4 out of 5. Still pretty rad. It's like one of the. I think too because it's not so intense with the smoke. You could probably. It's a bit more sessionable. You could actually like slug a few of these throughout the day, whereas something like the Erbach, it's rad. Like I absolutely love it, but you sort of have one or two and you're like, I'm done. So yeah. Cheers. And I will see you on the next one, peeps. Hang on, let's see what Joe has to say. Yeah, dude. Definitely. Not as intense as the other ones. More of that classic, like it's almost like Irish red vibe. Like you're getting that bready note, like the caramel toffee, the sort of earthiness and stuff. Like I feel like it's probably more of the dark fruits and that than what you get in a traditional Irish red, but I feel like that probably comes from the cherry wood. Like it's unique, if anything, like a little bit different. But yeah, I still really enjoy it. It's just as far as Rauch beers go, it's just not as intense. Hmm. Cheers, dude. Hope you're well too. Love ya. And yeah, as I said before, the video before was cool. I haven't watched it all yet, but I'll go back and check the rest of it out because I was in the city at the time. So cheers. Anyway, I'm going to go try and rustle up something else to drink. It's one of those weekends where I'm waiting on deliveries that haven't turned up, and now it's like, what do I have next? So anyway, thanks to everyone out there, and have a good one.